There you go.
All right.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the. My face is all blocked. Welcome to the CR. With me, as always, is Kingcrux.
What up? Follow me on YouTube at kingcrux TV. Follow me on Instagram, kingcrux. Twitter, kingcrux.
And on my secondary screen, we have Cash, a.k.a. incognesto. I don't know why I say Case all the time.
What's going on? Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, incognesto.
And I am Uncle Geno, a.k.a. scamlikely. Never ever answer my fucking calls. I will scam the shit out of you.
Well, update on that. I actually got a scam likely call from a neighboring city, which is Aptos. I was about to pick it up too, but I didn't. Did you call me? You called me.
No, dude, I get shit like that from here, from Watsonville. Like,
what the fuck?
Like, and same thing. I answer it because it looks like my number. Like, it looks like a number, like, similar to mine, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, and then it's just straight up, like, you're like, hello? And then sometimes it's like automated, or sometimes it just hangs up.
Oh, what
I
the fuck?
fucking hate that shit.
See,
You're like, hello, and then it just hangs up.
The difference between my scam likely phone calls and yours is they actually leave messages on yours. They don't leave messages on mine.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yours is like the same prefix, right? Like, that's the same thing with mine. Like, I live, all the way up here in Sac, but my number is in 510. So I get hella calls from 510 with the same prefix as mine. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we got the 831. And yeah, I get San Jose, and I get a lot of the middle of the country ones, but I know those are scams. So I don't know.
those ones are obvious, but the ones that are close by, you're like, oh fuck, should I answer this? Like,
I know, right? They almost got me.
Dude, I hate. One time at if you listen to my voicemail, right? So it says, hey, thanks for calling. This is you've reached whatever, and then I go, if you're trying to reach hospice, please check the area code, and then. Because I'm not hospice. Because last year I was getting multiple calls and then voicemails of like these people saying, "Oh, I can't sleep. Can you give me my medication? I'm in room number or something. This is my whatever patient number." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" And then there's another one like, "Oh, we need permission to give Mr. something medication. This is blah blah blah," and I was like, "What's going on, man? Like, who
Damn,
keeps
sounds like you had
me?"
hella responsibility.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't even work, and then like I look up my number, right, and I was like, okay, that's my number, and then look it up again, just the prefix and the last 4 digits, and then I got a hospice, whatever center, but the area code was 925.
And what's yours?
Mine is 510, but same number. So and then I guess this place is in like close to the 510 area because they changed area codes not a long time ago.
Yeah.
So people still think it's 510. So they would call my fucking number, man, and I'm like, I can't respond. Like, I don't know what else. I'll like pick it up sometimes and let them know, like, yo, this is not hospice. You need to call somebody. You need to check your number because I can't give you medication.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, so my voicemail has
smarter
that.
Too.
Oh, really?
You've gotten hella smart. Like it's automated shit, but you're like, hello, and then like, hi, how's it going? And then like assuming you answer,
you start talking or whatever,
yeah.
and then
or they're like, oh, hold on, let me turn my head, like my earpiece down. You're a little too loud. Like they'll say that shit, and then you're like,
you think
oh,
it's a real person and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then let me turn my earpiece down. Oh, hi, sorry about that. Anyways, like, and then like, like I'm calling from Solar Solutions or some bullshit.
Okay.
Like, god damn it.
Yeah, I was like, fuck.
Shit.
And he's like, would that be something you'd be interested in? And then you'd like say like, fuck you. He's like, all right then, thank you.
Oh, shit.
Like, fuck, dude. It's so crazy. And then I do that do not call.gov or whatever.
That shit doesn't work, man.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't?
No.
Damn.
Like I reported like pretty much since I remembered that I had it, that I joined the list a long ass time ago, I started reporting numbers, but it doesn't work.
Fuck. I wonder if did we all opt in for that, or do you had to opt in for
I don't know. They probably some company probably sold
Oh,
our information somewhere down the line.
Yeah.
damn.
Fucking Facebook. I bet it was.
Like you get a
Actually,
bunch of numbers online, just scrape it off those websites. Like if you search your phone number, it has a
Yeah.
list of all those people in that area, and then those, like they have those things where it's code, and they'll scrape information off the site, and you put keywords that it needs to scrape off. So
Oh,
yeah, that's how people do news sites and all that stuff to put on their website. They'll scrape off other websites and then fucking put it on theirs. Yeah.
Damn.
So it's probably super easy for them to get numbers now, just random numbers.
fucking internet.
Man, all this because of your
God damn you.
alias. Your alias scam likely.
Scam likely.
All right. So what else we got to talk about? Oh yeah, I forgot to say like our tagline. I forgot to say it last time too.
What is it?
The CR where we let all of our shit out.
And that's why we're here.
Yeah. But anyways, so what else should we talk? So any gear acquisition syndrome, gas
Ooh.
in the
I
CR?
purchased something a while back ago and it finally came in.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Show it off.
Yeah. So, I don't know. In one of these episodes, I said that I bought a weightlifting belt. It's a lever belt, and I got it customized. So check this shit out.
What?
So focus on it.
Yeah. Fucking took a while, but I'm so glad this came in. I tried it out actually on Wednesday, and right now I'm pretty damn sore. We did squats on Wednesday.
My legs are fucked up right
My
now.
legs are fucked up right now too, but it's all worth it. Anybody else?
What the fuck did I get? No. Well, I got the sticker.
It's a dope ass sticker. Yeah.
It's me in 40 years. 40 years, I should. It sounds like 4.
In 40 years? Hell yeah.
It's this artist in the UK. On Instagram, it's Thumbs1, and he does a bunch of like Simpsons and Rick and Morty like parody type stuff.
Yeah.
Like he has like Simpsons, but like they're like Dragon Ball characters.
Oh, really?
Drawn as Simpson style. Yeah. He has a bunch of other random shit, but that one caught my eye. I was like, oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really. I don't think I bought anything this week. Week gone by so fast. I don't have
That's a
nothing.
lot better than us.
Bought a lot of beer though. That's about it.
Ooh. What's in the beer selection?
When I went to this place called Urban Roots here in Sacramento, it just opened up I think a few months ago. It's like a saison. It's like a Belgian saison.
Ooh.
And then, like every time I go to a new place, I'll get like half pours, because I can't be
just so
buying
you can
full
try
pint.
it.
Yes, I could try them.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
if I buy full pints, like I'm done. 3 full pints and I'm done. Because a lot of these like beers are 7 to 9%.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Damn.
no
Yeah, I'll
way,
get you.
man. But yeah.
I actually went out last Thursday to this poorhouse, and I ended up getting a 13% stout. I had 2 of those, and I had a triple or triple, whatever it's called. That was like 9%, and I was like, oh shit, I still have to drive home, and that was out in Salinas still. I waited an hour and I drove home, but I didn't feel like completely okay.
Fuck.
But I made it.
You ever go to Alvarado Street Brewery?
Oh yeah, dude. They have this beer there. It's a stout. It's called The Best Part of Waking Up. Ooh.
Oh, what?
Bomb.
What?
That's an awesome
Super
name,
good.
man.
Yeah, it's called The Best Part of Waking. They have cans you could buy there, but they're like $20 for like a 4-pack. And I was like, fuck.
Damn, dude. Hell no.
Yeah, but it's super good. Yeah, highly recommended. If you ever find Alvarado Street Brewery, you can find that beer. Get The Best Part of Waking Up.
Yeah.
No, we're not sponsored. Fuck them. No, sponsor us.
Oh, Kirk. Kirk.
Kobe.
Actually, on that note, what's your guys' favorite types of beer, or favorite type of beer?
I like the dark shit, the coffee tasting shit.
Stouts,
yeah, stout, like
porters, and
yeah. My favorite, just like the one, like I'm not really like too like crazy like informed about like microbrews and shit, but I like Black Butte Porter.
oh yeah.
Sounds good. And then obviously Guinness is the shit. But the one the when we went to go visit you, that the coffee stout, that shit was
Oh yeah. Yeah, they have a lot of
Okay.
coffee and coconut ones you guys all like out here.
Coffee and coconut.
Yeah, yeah. So it's coffee
That sounds pretty good.
and then it has like that hint of coconut. That yeah, man. Yeah, and in terms of beer, like across the board, man, depends. Like I like a good sour. If they get really creative on a sour, like a pineapple sour, like I'll go for that. Like when they had a Kool-Aid sour, that was
Yeah.
pretty dope. But it's still like Northeast IPAs, kind of like hazy, slightly hoppy, but it's more like citrus. Like yeah, that's probably what I'm drinking now.
I've been like kind of getting more into the IPAs. As like I used to not like them at all, but then
Yeah.
like I think last week we
We
had,
had
some,
some, yeah.
like just because it was like a leftover, and it didn't bother me as much as I thought it would.
So a lot of people have been telling me they're saying like I might get this wrong. I'm not an IPA person, but it says something about like a wet IPA and a dry IPA. I have no idea. What that means.
I think it's the hopping process between the dry hops, and then next to just like the pellets that they use,
Yeah.
which is just it's all a lot of people they just compress their pellets, but it's like a dry
Okay.
to yeah, it's like the
'Cause they were
finishing
saying
process.
Try the dries first and then venture on to the wets. That's what they were saying. Just from a person who really, really likes
IPAs.
IPAs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it basically is. Like every beer has hops, right? But IPA has like the fucking just a buttload of hops that they add.
And that's why you get that.
That's why you get that super bitter. And then the thing that bumps up the ABV, the freaking alcohol, is sugar. Depending how much sugar and what type of sugary like ingredient they put in there.
Damn.
Yeah. So you'll see like, cause Kimberly works at the brewery, and you see him like, oh, this is gonna be 9.1. And you just see fucking bags of sugar, just like
Oh shit.
into that
Yeah.
big ass vat. It seems like a lot, but that's like a huge ass vat. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's really like that's not much.
It's like what? Like 1% of the entire vat.
Yeah, that's at the bottom, and then fucking stir that shit. Kind of just spins.
Cool.
But yeah.
I'm wondering. I don't know. Like, do coffee stouts actually have like any sort of coffee in it, or like?
Oh yeah, they
Like
do.
the taste.
Oh, okay. I thought it's just like they named it because it tastes like it.
No.
It's like it's like, so it has caffeine then.
Oh, since
Probably
it's
like
going hot, a lot of the caffeine will
Like
probably burn
out.
off, kind of thing.
Oh.
Like how like coffee cake doesn't get you all amped up, kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
So a lot of it's at the end process of that too. They'll put, I don't know, like I'm not full. Like I hear, like I listen to what Kimberly says since she knows fucking all about it. Was if she got her on, fuck, she'd talk your ear off. But a lot of the finishing flavors are always like towards the like middle or late stage of like
So get that hint.
the
So like
fermentation.
everything is sort of just like the foundation of beer.
Yeah.
Like stays the same, but then like once it gets to the process of how much stuff you put in, or how much ingredients, hops, and
Yeah.
how long you cook it for, or
And
whatever,
hops,
like,
they do have a certain like taste to them too, because there's
different types of hops.
yeah, there'll be different types of hops that are like when you brew it, you put the right amount, it's gonna taste like freaking orange juice. Then like juicy.
Shit.
Then there's another one like you put it in there, it's gonna be like clovey. Like for Belgians, you put a certain type of hop, it's gonna taste clovey. Like you can manipulate, you could get so many different hops and just come out with like different flavors. It kind of tricks your tongue. Like, oh man, this tastes like coconut. Oh wow, this is like hazelnut. Like
But
yeah,
there's no like none of that.
no
in there.
hazelnut. Yeah, there's no real coconut.
Sneaky bastard.
Yeah, it's a fucking science, man. It's crazy.
On that note, cheers.
Jeez.
Yeah. So, should we just start talking about fucking Westworld?
Yeah.
Fuck a
Yep.
segue. Let's just fucking.
Yeah.
just.
Episode 8.
Episode 8.
Damn.
I'm out of beer.
Going to re-up on. I'll cover for you.
Yeah.
Hook me up too.
Alright.
So, yeah, this episode is pretty dope actually, cause it, I heard people like hating on it, like I heard through I don't know the third party or whatever that people were hating on it just because it wasn't like
It didn't fit the format.
the typical mind fuck, like
Yeah.
like,
Like, what do you want? That's when you know
Yeah.
it's a good episode because like the haters come out. Like
Yeah.
fuck. Like and they're
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna watch it and analyze as much as I can, but I'm still gonna hate on it and talk
Yeah.
about it.
and like the people that review them and like analyze it, it's like, well, I mean that's pretty much what happened. Like you saw it, like
Yeah, you're talking about it. So, no,
Yeah.
no, it was it was called Kiksuya,
Kiksuya.
which means like remember. What was the tribe? Lakota.
Oh
They're
yeah.
like Lakota Indians or Native Americans.
Yeah. So, how is fucking what's his face not dead yet? The Man in Black.
The Men in Black.
Right.
Just like chilling with like fucking fucking
Just
gun
bleeding
bullets.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? I don't
Bleeding
know,
out,
dude.
not passed out. Fucking.
Not losing blood. Like, how long after do you think?
I was like, did
It
he
got-
like this like wound like scab up already or some shit?
I know, right? Seems so long. I don't know. A timeline between it, I think it's like it was fast, but I don't know.
No, yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah,
like,
it's probably like, like not
Within-
not even an hour later.
yeah.
He should be
Let me
dead,
fuck.
dude.
Yeah,
People
he
go
should be.
down after one shot. They just like dead.
Yeah.
So was that the opening scene when he got found?
Yeah, when he got found, and then they took him to the like little camp where Maeve's daughter
Oh yeah.
is with them. But they did leave out. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of stuff that's left out. Like, what the fuck is Hector and Armistice and
and all
that
that.
crew, the cats.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we didn't see
Where-
Felix
where are
and
they?
Sylvester.
Yeah, what happened to them? Like, they were like just fucking blasting like their homies, you know, like.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure when Maeve, like, they probably picked up Maeve the last time, they probably just booked it. But,
Yeah, regrouped.
yeah, but at the same time, like, if what's his name, Sylvester wanted to get the fuck out too, like, why didn't he go with it?
Well, so the last time we saw them was Sizemore was calling for a ride.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and then you see him with the ride. So do you think like was he the only? Oh, like you think the other two human dudes like got picked up too?
That's what I'm thinking.
At least
I think-
Sylvester, that fucking that dude's like
I'm
seemed
thinking
over
that,
it.
like, they got picked up too. Like, they were in a different buggy or whatever
Yeah.
that thing is.
But I don't know. That's
Yeah.
probably something for the next episode. or
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still
whatever.
speculation. Like something.
Yeah.
Most
Like,
likely
even, like,
we'll be
coming-
surprised.
Yeah, like, coming from the last episode, watching Sizemore kind of be, like, empathetic toward
Yeah.
Towards
Maeve,
Maeve,
you know?
yeah.
Like, because we have, like, let's say, like, what, three humans on the show that are kind of empathetic toward
Right.
her,
Yeah. The way she's
the
been.
hosts. So it's like Sizemore,
Uh huh.
Stubbs, because he was kind of that way with Peter Abernathy when they were like
Oh,
nailing him, right?
Uh-huh.
Like torturing him for no reason. And then we have, who's the last person?
Felix.
Felix, yeah. He's the other one that's like on Team Host kind of.
Yeah.
Team hosts.
Team Host? Huh.
Oh, yeah.
And then Dolores and her crew. Last time we saw them, they're just like kind of booking it to the Valley Beyond,
Yeah.
right? So okay, so going back to just this episode, like the Valley Beyond, like it's pretty much the door, right? Also, and so what did Akecheta see in that like bunker? Or whatever?
I don't know. When I watched it over, I was like, okay, it looks like just like a whole bunch of towers. Like, I don't know towers, but like, yeah, I guess you could say towers.
Uh-huh.
Like towers like right next to each other, and then like there's like this hill thing, and then a door. Did you see
Oh.
the door?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's like just like a metal block, and it looked like a door.
Okay.
Yeah. So the first time I watched it through, I saw the metal towers and everything. So that's what caught my eye. And then the second time I watched it, I saw the metal door, which I was just like, oh, okay, there's a door.
Mm-hmm.
What if that door doesn't go to the real world, but goes
Oh, yeah.
into a world that they've created as a utopia for rich people? I'm just kidding. I don't know.
No, I mean, I don't count that out. Like,
Yeah,
if
right?
you think of the Valley Beyond in terms of like the hosts have the cradle, right? They have this reality that they live in, this whole like universe, right? But that's just hosts in there. So what if the Valley Beyond was kind of like a world for the people who they've been gathering data from?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's the human hybrid hosts
Cradle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's a weird exit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, for them to create that door in that valley, that's like, okay, why would they put the exit there? Wouldn't they go in where they came, leave where they came in, where Maeve was? You know, in
Yeah.
the first one, she was just going to walk out the door in the end of
right
the
from
first
the train,
season.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't they just go through there? Because obviously it was in that facility in the Mesa, right? And they would have to
Yeah.
go up or down whatever floors. I forgot if she was
Yeah.
going up or down on
Yeah. So she made it there. That's the one way out. Right? 'Cause
Yeah.
that's how they bring guests in.
And yeah.
So what exactly is the cradle? Because if you look at it as how the Men in Black explains it, or how Dolores explains it, she's like, oh, like it's a weapon, right?
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
the
yeah.
Men in Black says, "Oh, it's my greatest mistake."
Yeah,
thing, right?
uh-huh.
So it can't be like an exit out of the park. It has to be some sort of like.
I thought his greatest mistake was Delos. What's his name?
James Ellis.
Yeah.
No, I think because he said like we're going to the place where or something along
Yeah.
the lines like that's where we're going, like to my greatest mistake or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's kind of where everybody's
So,
leading to, because
Yeah.
I mean, like Bernard and Elsie. Well, I don't know, he probably ditched Elsie, but Ford Arnold. I don't know. Ford, Bernard are like headed to the Valley Beyond, maybe with Elsie, and then Dolores is headed to the Valley Beyond, and then like everybody else is headed there. So like, what is this place? I'm pretty sure we're gonna find out the next episode, but can we speculate? What do you think it is?
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Well, because do you ever watched it all the way to the previews, like the previews and stuff?
Mm.
Like they have a little preview of the next episode,
Oh,
and they
towards
showed
the end.
they showed little flashes of like
Oh, actually, I think I did watch it.
yeah, where the Man in Black, his wife, they showed like the bathtub,
Oh yeah.
like the side or whatever. That's the only one I
Yeah.
remember. They showed a couple of like.
Oh yeah, I
and,
feel
like,
like it's a
maybe like-
backstory for him though. Like I
a
feel like
dinner
they're just
party.
like
Yeah, that's what I
remember
think.
seeing it too, yeah.
exposing everything. Like this episode
Uh-huh.
was like great, man. Like
Yeah, they
story.
exposed a bunch.
Yeah, they like the story, then how they narrated it, and then the storytelling was like was nice. It was like it flowed right through, and it was like, yeah,
Yeah.
from beginning to end.
Uh,
But yeah, it was a good storytelling episode. I didn't have to
Yeah, and
freaking watch
it
it.
kind of showed the origin of the Ghost Nation,
Yeah,
oh yeah.
right? Like if they were just, I mean, obviously program, but like they wanted him to be the leader or something. They just randomly chose him, I guess.
oh,
think
he
he
found
was.
it right. Like he found that maze.
But you found the maze, so that's why they gave him a new narrative, or
Yeah.
And I think he didn't die. Remember? So
Yeah, for like
he
10
found
years.
it, and he just kept learning, and then just remembered everything, and he never got updated.
yeah,
like
that's
he-
true.
Was it 10 years or 30 years?
That was
That was
a
like
long
10
time.
He
Yeah,
hasn't, because they were saying, oh, he hasn't been updated in over 10 years. He's like,
yeah.
oh, we only do that when they die, some shit like
Yeah,
And
that.
he
hasn't died
never
in 10
died.
years.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
And then they updated him to be more menacing. Remember that? That was pretty
Yeah,
messed
yeah.
up. It's like, oh, we can't let the guests feel bad killing them, so we're gonna make them more
Uh-huh.
menacing. I was like, man, that's like it shows what they do in movies, right? In mainstream movies, where they give
Yeah.
Native Americans either like a mohawk or just super like savage like it'd be okay to like shoot him down. Like I was like, yeah, just
Like,
portray them
almost
really bad.
dehumanizing him.
Yeah, but yeah.
So, how long do you think he's been awake then? Like maybe he's the first host to become conscious, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like when he found the maze, right, the little toy, that was at the at Arnold's killing, right? Arnold's when Dolores shot
Oh,
him
yeah.
the first time.
No,
Is it?
Yeah.
So like he walks into the
Wyatt
saloon or whatever,
murder.
and he walks to the bar and he sees the maze. So after he sees that, he starts becoming, I guess you could say, conscious. Right?
Yeah.
Well, he starts like tripping out. Like
Yeah, he starts going crazy. He starts drawing on shit, putting
Yeah.
shit everywhere.
Yeah. But that was confusing, right? So
Yeah.
the scalp had the maze.
Yeah.
So I was assuming before, like, the scalp was already imprinted on the maze. So was he fucking drawing it on
Yeah.
people's scalps? And then
I
what?
think
They
so.
just
hide it or something.
and then they
right?
just put it back on the person. Like,
So, yeah, that's what I
see,
thought.
I was
kinda weird, too.
Yeah,
so
so-
confused about that.
Hey, you remember the scene with him and his homeboy? They're like by a log, and he's like drawing the maze, like floor or whatever.
Yeah.
And he walks up, and I forgot what the dialogue was, but he essentially says like, "Oh, do you believe me?" or some shit like that. And then he starts like scalping his own homie.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
maze-
yeah.
To like put the maze
to hide it from, right?
Yeah, and I think like maybe his homie dies, but he puts it back on, and when they take him back to
They just, like,
they just they just heal it
Right,
back
right.
on.
The
And
mini
like
hairdryer.
so that's why a bunch of those a bunch of Ghost Nation have that inside of their scalp. Is because he was teaching them, because essentially what he's been doing is teaching the hosts how to be conscious through that maze and putting it everywhere. So we look at the table, we look at like the stuff on the floor, everywhere. He puts it everywhere so they can become conscious if they see that symbol.
and they start remembering, yeah.
Yeah, they start remembering.
Yeah, because it changed him for sure.
Yeah. So hopefully that symbol or that image of the maze will change more people. So maybe there's more conscious hosts, we just don't know it.
Yeah.
Like we just haven't met them.
So then, did he like just by like that remember when he saw his wife again?
Yeah.
Like after he was like a Ghost Nation or whatever, and then
And he like cleaned himself off and then went to some place, right?
yeah, but then she all of a sudden remembered because of that quote that
The phrase, yeah.
the phrase, and then it's so then how like did he somehow like kind of did what Maeve did when like made when she woke,
when
Yeah,
he was
I
awoken,
think so. Like,
like that phrase just triggered
Yeah.
was a trigger for her at least.
I
yeah.
think so. Like maybe that certain situation and her hearing it again and kind of just and maybe like I don't know, speculating, but maybe when he said that, like how he's been awake and conscious for a while, maybe he's like developing like Maeve's powers in a way where it's like he can kind of access that mesh network without even knowing it. So he's just kind of like waking her up and then using those key phrases to actually wake her. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just a theory.
Well, that makes sense. Like, that's... And then once he meets Ford, I think, like, once Ford
Oh,
realizes that,
Yeah.
like, the maze is working, he kind of is like, that's an old idea from Arnold.
Yeah.
And he probably is like, okay, maybe... Like, you can tell he's already old. He's, like, coming...
Yeah.
So he's probably like, okay, well, I'm going to start from here. If that works, I'll start implementing my own plan.
Maybe Arnold before he like knew he was gonna die or whatever, he kind of that's his backup plan was that to like that code to recognize the maze.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Before because he knew he was like fuck like this
Like,
this
they're
shit
about
can't this shit cannot happen. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna get myself killed so that it won't happen.
Yeah.
But in the event that it does happen, I'm gonna put this other plan in place for them to become conscious.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is the symbol that's gonna be the catalyst.
For awakening.
yeah.
What fucking mind.
Yeah. So I think that it all comes down to Arnold being proactive or like just kind of his fallback plan was just to have the maze fuck everything up while you know what I mean, like just that's the virus, you know what I mean,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the thing that just like sets it all off.
That's a cool theory. I like that.
Yeah. Like how it was funny, like, you know, the maze was in front of Maeve's house. Like in the first season. Like it was drawn on the ground.
Yeah.
And then when she dies, you know, she lays down on it before. In the first season, I was like, what the hell? Like,
yeah, where'd that shit come from?
And then, like, they kind of, like, give it away. Like, hey, Akechito was here. He was tagging fucking the maze everywhere. Fucking Akechito,
vandalizing.
First tagger of Westworld. That was his tag. Maze. Corn. This is corn. Maze. Yeah.
So, what do you guys think? I'm probably jumping back and forth.
Nah,
but what do you guys think about that scene where he like gets himself killed and then wakes up inside of the I guess it's the mesa at that point, right? So he wakes up in the mesa and like finds his wife.
That shit was nuts.
Yeah, right.
Like,
I mean, like, I had a little bit of a problem with it, just because I'm like, that was way too fucking easy for you.
Yeah.
Just way too easy. I'm like, you woke up and like, you knew where kind of to go. Like, cold storage is over here,
Hey,
and then
man.
like,
He's a native. He knows how to track.
it's the mission work.
He knows how to track people. Probably, like, he's probably the first. Like, who did that before? Like, Maeve did that, right?
When she woke up.
Yeah, she did the same thing. She died. She kind of like, I feel like she got the same idea from him, maybe.
It was kind of like an inherent kind of thing, like like instinct almost, but it was like deep down, it's just like code.
Yeah.
Like location services, GPS.
Oh yeah.
But I do like when he actually like saw her. He kind of like he wasn't like selfish about it. You know what I mean? He like
realized it wasn't just about him because and then he saw the
saw the son of the one.
Yeah, he's like, oh fuck, it's not just me that this is happening to.
And it's like it's cool because like he wasn't selfish about it. Like I mean, if you look at like Dolores, like her fucking, or you know, Wyatt Dolores, her mission is straight up to be fucking vengeance. I'm gonna fucking take, you know, revenge on all you motherfuckers, right? And then you look at Maeve, her storyline is more for her daughter, but like him is like, no, this is like, you know, my people, like we're all one type of shit.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
They have a different perspective inside of the game.
And they're not scalping people anymore. I guess the purpose before was scalping was putting the maze in. But I question, so what are they doing with everybody they swoop up now, though? Protecting them? Ghost Nation.
Like the Ghost Nation swooping up humans. Or
it's just anybody, yes. I guess for the girl, that made sense.
Oh, yeah.
For the girl, because he's sworn to protect her.
And he, like, had a connection with her,
Yeah.
So,
but that was...
I don't think they're killing people anymore.
Yeah, that's why. But it seems like they're still like kidnapping people, right? Swooping people up.
I think maybe they're doing that to like at least the hosts. They're kidnapping a host to like get them woke also.
Yeah.
And the humans, they're probably just trying to save them though.
Yeah, because if they're swooping up hosts,
they're trying to build their tribe. I think too.
Like Ford told them too, is like, hey, when you see me dead, like that's the time because the Deathbringer's here. Like gather your people for the next step.
The Deathbringer.
Yeah, Deathbringer. Like, so like that's probably what he's doing. He's gathering hosts who are, I guess, conscious or semi-conscious or who are worthy of the Valley Beyond, and like ready to bring them over wherever they're going. But for humans, I don't know. What do you think the human side is?
I don't know how many guests are left. You know,
right?
Like they've killed off a lot of those people that showed up to the or the employees or people that showed up at that like last like gala, whatever it was.
The gala event.
Yeah, what happened to that couple that had the Ghost Nation had, and they let go?
Oh, the one
they probably got saved in this like Stubbs, cause never mind, they probably got saved.
Yeah, extracted. Yeah, there's really there's dude, their plan, like was it Charlotte with Maeve, like since she found out, like, man, she can control other hosts. Like, do you think she's gonna like end up using Maeve against everybody?
I don't know what's gonna happen with Maeve. Honestly, I
Yeah.
haven't thought about it though.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm hoping for like a Sizemore saving, like somehow like
Yeah,
he's gonna save her
Sizemore's
somehow.
gonna like do something, or
Yeah.
I don't know,
But
or
if,
maybe
if
even Felix and Sylvester will show up and
like fix her up,
fix her up real quick, like then
let's
yeah,
bounce, yeah.
killed. I think that dude that was operating on her he's gonna fucking,
He's gonna get got.
yeah, for sure. He's gonna get fucked up.
Yeah.
I think by Hector too. I think Hector or yeah,
Oh,
I
that
think
would be
Hector's gonna
sick.
do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hector should do it. But
Well-
if anything, if they use her in that way, I think if Delos or whatever uses Maeve in like an evil way, I definitely think because she's like connected to everybody.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like she's talking to Ketchita through
The mesh network,
She's
yeah.
like in tune with everybody. So I think like if they were to take it that route, they use her as a weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
and he
could-
already
I mean,
told
that-
that he didn't he mention like you how you failed on protecting her. Now it's my turn. Like I'll
Yeah, and
protect
also,
her now.
like, if you do die, like die well or some shit
Yeah.
like that.
But
Could that be like, or I don't know, this is kind of like far fetched, but could she be one of the reasons, or one of the reasons why, or how all those hosts ended up in that lake drowned?
oh yeah,
She
they used her
commanded
for
them. To
yeah,
do
they
that.
used her for evil and just
Oh
told
shit,
them
maybe.
all, and then Ford Arnold Bernard like just thought it was him. He's like, oh fuck, this is my fault. Fuck.
maybe.
Shit, fuck.
I don't know, dude. Like we still haven't seen the full potential of Ford Arnold.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Like we only see them together once.
And
So,
like, who is he when they find out that he's a host?
Yeah.
Who is he
Yeah.
really? Like, is Ford still there?
Shit.
Is Arnold?
Is he
Bernard.
Is
Arnold?
that
or is it
Arnold?
Arnold?
It's
Yeah.
not. It's not Bernard at all.
Yeah, that's true. And like the way they how they spoke Lakota throughout the whole
Yeah,
episode, and then he spoke English to the little girl sometimes. So they
Yeah.
made you think he was speaking Lakota to the majority of the time to her, but there's like, it was more like to Maeve, right? So like,
Yeah,
That
yeah.
twist at the end. That
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
that shit fucked me up.
the little mind fuck that episode had. It was
yeah,
like, yeah. He wasn't telling the story to the little girl. He was telling the story to Maeve.
Yeah.
yeah, to help
Which I
her
thought was cool. I
understand.
thought that was tight.
When he was
Yeah.
acknowledging like the little girl has spoken English, but when
He spoke a little bit of that language to her, but yeah, later on it made more sense that Maeve would understand it.
Yeah, and I felt like everybody started like since they were connecting, they were the same because she ended up repeating
Yeah.
what he said.
yeah.
Like I feel like they're they're becoming individuals, but at the same time they're being more connected with
Yeah.
everybody else. Like they're forming like a hive mind kind of thing, but
Uh-huh.
be more conscious in their own way.
Dude, I think they'd be way more dangerous if they were like all synced
Yeah,
together, like a hive mind.
yeah,
Oh,
Like
shit.
they'd be way more organized. Like everybody would, you know what I mean? Like that would be fucking.
right. You're my eyes. Like
Yeah.
Yeah. I
always
can see
watching my back all the
it.
time.
Exactly.
That's so crazy.
Reminds me of the Rick and Morty episode, the Unity, the hive.
Oh yeah, the hive mind unity.
That's just sick. I like that. I like that concept.
Dude,
Like-
that whole episode at the end too, man. It was so
Oh,
dark. Oh my god.
When Rick almost like killed himself.
Yeah.
That was fucking.
That had a lot of meaning to it. There's a YouTube episode of a guy that kind of broke it down about suicide and depression.
Uh-huh.
I was like, dude, that's hella deep for Rick and Morty.
Yeah,
Such a good show, man.
seriously.
Condemn.
Are you done? Are you done watching it?
No, I still didn't start season 2.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Eh.
Finish season 1, but season 2. That's on the next on the list.
So good.
Just take your time, man, because there's not a lot of seasons, so.
But then everybody is like,
I've
you,
watched
you
it
watch it.
so many
Yeah,
goddamn.
you watch it so many times anyway. So
Dude,
That's true.
Kanye tweeted like that when he heard that they got renewed for 70 more episodes.
shit.
Kanye tweeted, he's like, "Oh, I'm glad. I'm happy. Like I've seen every episode like 7 times or 8 times," and I was like, "That's it."
I know, right? You ain't a fan?
Yeah. I just throw that shit on like and just I don't know. That like I think I've seen that show, and I like I love The Office.
Yeah.
And I've seen that show, like Rick and Morty, like I mean, because it's short, it's a lot shorter than The
Yeah.
Office, but
Yeah.
like The Office I've seen like probably 6-7 times all the way through, like the whole series, and then
Oh,
Rick and Morty
shit.
I've seen like 20 times all the way
Fuck.
through, like, or more, maybe even more. Like, fucking love that show.
I probably watched The Office like 3 times already through.
It's so good.
Scrubs maybe like
Oh yeah.
4 or 5 times.
Oh
Yeah, I watch Scrubs a lot.
Scrubs is sick.
And then
It was
How I-
like
How I Met
a
Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother like fucking 50 times through. I fucking love that
Yeah.
show.
Yeah. I'm currently on my Hulu, like when for How I Met Your Mother, like it's still like it's showing one unwatched. It's the last episode because I didn't want it to end.
Oh,
So, be all sad and shit.
Just go back to the beginning.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
Just-
Little segue. This is kind of
Yeah.
the shows that we watch too. I've only watched Game of Thrones twice all the way through, but that's like still my favorite fucking show.
I think twice
Yeah.
also.
Yeah,
Have
once
you watched
like you figure out like the kind of plot, like there's a
Yeah.
huge spoiler or something, like unless I'm really want to analyze it, it's just one over. Like okay, I get
Well,
it.
watching it a second time though, you notice.
You know, all kinds
yeah,
of shit.
Oh, that's
you
true.
notice all the stuff you missed,
All the
and you understand a lot
foreshadowing,
more.
Yeah. It foreshadows a lot what happens later on.
Yeah.
Fucking foreshadowing.
Yeah.
I might watch it again. Game of Thrones.
Might as well, right? We still got a fucking year.
Oh hell no.
No.
Fucking year.
Is that it with Westworld? What else is there?
It's really not much.
I mean, pretty much, yeah.
I mean, this episode was pretty fucking straightforward. Like,
Yeah.
here's something with the Men in Black, but then like here's a new story.
I like how it's like this is how the Ghost Nation or originated,
Mhm.
but it's like it's still like what are they all about though?
Yeah.
Like that's still up in the air,
Yeah.
know-
or is it?
You know
Like,
what
it's just-
tripped
did I
me the
miss
fuck
that?
out about this episode? Okay, so we've watched a lot of these characters and character development, and we're all really interested in like Men in Black, Dolores, and seeing where they're going. Right? It took one episode
To get that one.
to for me to like root for a character that we didn't know.
And we
and
thought
now-
it was like a fucking crazy
Yeah,
psycho.
and now it's
yeah.
like one of the most important fucking characters inside of the fucking series.
Yeah.
dude. Like it took one episode to do that, which is fucking amazing. Like that writing is like on point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Storytelling, like yeah, it took one episode and they kept it, you know, continuous throughout the entire thing. And yeah, just like oh shit, like this dude fucking means something. Like we saw him before in the episode where like they're trying to sell Logan
Yeah,
and the whole
yeah.
idea, like where oh he's just you know.
Honestly, like I
another
want
host.
that type of episode and storytelling in a series, probably for
Yeah.
other like themes of the park. Like I want that for the Japanese like samurai Shogun
Yeah,
world.
yeah.
Like I wish they did episodes like that for Shogun world. Just like don't show
Yeah.
me them trying to break out a character. Just show me a story, like how
Yeah.
they told it, dude. I'd watch the shit out of that.
Yeah,
But
'cause
yeah,
that
they didn't really
storytelling-
like go in depth
point.
too much. I mean, they told enough to for the story to go like somewhere.
Yeah.
But it'd be nice to like get to know some of the characters, like how they got there. I mean,
Yeah.
he did with Musashi a little bit, just because
Mhm.
like he had that history with that other guy, the other general that he ended up like.
Oh, yeah,
fucking-
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Chopping his head
which
off.
is cool, because like they mentioned enough shit for you to get
it, yeah.
where they're from and why
Yeah.
they are who they are. But
But that in-depth
Yeah.
in-depth storytelling, that like visual and like
yeah.
dude, it was
But then again, they
such
didn't
good
they
writing.
weren't woke until like the Westworld folks got there.
Yeah,
They were just still kind of on their loops too, because that's how you saw all the parallels between the Westworld and Shogun World.
yeah.
Like
Yeah, the
But
story
then-
like they shared the same storyline as Hector and the bandits kind of
yeah.
thing. But
And I feel like
slightly
when they
different.
showed up, like that's when they started going. 'Cause that's when they barely started getting off their loops.
Yeah.
When like Sizemore and them showed up, because remember Sizemore was like, it's like something like she's supposed to leave with that fool,
Mhm.
and then she ends up killing him.
Oh yeah, so
And
that's
then
how
he's like,
supposed
what
to
the
happen?
fuck? Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
I think he witnessed them going off the rails
Yeah,
like
yeah.
in real time.
Probably
But I'm
because
wondering
Maeve
if
is there.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's one of the causes that like another I mean, there were guests,
Like
but
a conscious host was within.
yeah, there were guest hosts, host guests.
Guess hosts.
Because like how does a guest go there to Shogun World and not fucking be like oh shit, this fucking white fool's like just chilling here. You know what I mean? Like we're all samurais and shit. And then there's like
All of a sudden, like
this white dude with a fucking
foreigner.
this white dude with
Gaijin.
yeah, exactly. But they just like go on about their business. Like
So this is normal.
how do you be a guest in Shogun World?
Right.
Like, do you train to be a samurai?
Right.
How do they stop a sharpened blade from not killing you?
Exactly.
That's the thing too, because they could apparently program the bullets to become
Like like it.
Yeah, the guns, but
lessens
yeah,
the impact.
fucking arrows and
maybe
shit.
the sharpness. I don't know.
It just becomes a stick. Like
The
this shit
sharpness
still
is just like.
hurts.
I
It
know.
gets dull. I don't
Why
know.
is it not cutting you?
They try to stab
You're
you. They try to stab you. He's like, like what the fuck? It's not going through. Yeah, I don't know. I want to see that. Like, I'd want to be a part of Shogun World. Like as
Like a
much
day in
how
the
savage
life of a
as it
guest.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be more savage too
Yeah.
than Westworld.
Well, I mean, shit. It's not like you can shoot someone from. You have to be up close to kill somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you have to know like they know everybody knows kung fu. No,
I know.
that was racist, but
A little.
it's,
Yeah,
they're Japanese. It's karate.
No, it's karate.
It's- but yeah, so like, how does a guest? How does one be a guest in Shogun World? It
Shogun
almost
World.
felt like they're just in
Okay.
their own world.
I have it. I do know how you become a guest in Shogun World. So I recently went on the Delos Destinations website, right?
Oh, uh-huh.
And you have to take a questionnaire.
Uh-huh.
You take a questionnaire in order for you to figure out which park is right for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
I
I
get
was
those
trying to
emails.
fuck
So
out-
you can't just pay extra to go to Shogun World?
Well, I mean, like,
Probably
I'm pretty
can.
sure you can
Yeah.
visit any world you want, but
Oh,
like,
you belong into the kiddie
but-
park. It's like,
but
no,
they're-
fuck that.
their recommendation is like telling you, all right, so like fucking, it's weird ass questions. Too.
Uh-huh.
There was a question.
Did
like,
you take it?
Yeah, I did.
You could take it? Oh, I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, I should go to Westworld. Is what it said. But I
shit.
took,
You belong in Disneyland.
but like I forgot the questions. But one of the last questions are like if all your memories and all of your if all your memories and all your experiences are preserved or some shit, right? And fuck, I gotta paraphrase. But
all
it's like-
deep? All deep?
Yeah, it's telling you like, hey, like, are you still you? Basically, is it like that's?
Oh
the
shit,
answers.
like that?
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, and it's like, you should go to Westworld, and I'm like, all right, cool.
What the hell?
But yeah, dude, try it. Go to Delos Destination. Like, I think you can get there from Westworld.com or whatever. But Delos Destinations, and then like
You
take
sign up for the
questionnaire.
newsletter,
I haven't.
dude.
Have you?
I did, but like I haven't like paid fully attention. I'm like, oh, sick, I got one. It's like from this guy or like the name is
Aiden.
Aiden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
I
those.
did.
Sends
do
you the emails, like yeah. But that's all I remember.
Apparently,
Like,
you could talk to Ford on the Westworld website.
What?
No, there's
Apparently.
Easter eggs after the first episode, first
Yeah.
season. So you go on their website, and then you could, the deeper, like there's little things, little links that you go to, and then you could find little sound bites. And there's one of them with Elsie, with her distress call.
There's one of the Cradle. You can get to
Yeah.
the Cradle page. You can get to like you chatting with fucking Ford.
Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know how to get there. I've seen it online, and I'm like, how the fuck do you get there? Like, I'm not going deep enough apparently.
Damn.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't have enough time to
Yeah,
do that, to browse it.
I was just like, oh, questionnaire. Take it.
I found out what Maeve says at the end of the episode, right? She says,
Did it?
"Oh yeah, like they take my heart when you go."
Oh yeah.
So that
That
means
was-
that
he
means
went-
she's just
he
letting
went
go.
into-
Like
No,
to him.
I mean, that's a reoccurring thing, right?
Yeah.
Throughout the
Yeah,
entire
that's what
episode.
he says to his wife to wake her ass
Oh,
up. You know what I mean?
yeah. Oh yeah, because he says, "If you stay
yeah,
alive,
he-
find us or die well."
Yeah, it was no. What Maeve said was just like kind of a callback to what he was
His
telling
story.
His,
Yeah.
okay. Or like
Damn, this
that's
shit was
her
all deep.
story, cause she did the same shit,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah. Well, it's kind of reoccurring. Like, he did that before, woke up in the middle of the freaking facility, and then she does that to wake up in the middle of facility. So, like, I don't know. It could be like the same person.
Yeah, because like they're. I mean, if they are all connected, they could ultimately like.
So Ketchuta is like Maeve's daughter's dad.
Baby
Fuck.
daddy, dude.
That's a
Hold
baby
on.
daddy.
Okay, here's another
Around.
question brought up.
Huh?
Where is the daughter's fake mom or the replacement mom?
Oh, she's fucking gone.
Nah, she's
I
dead,
don't know,
dude.
dude.
God.
Like, they weren't killing. They're not killing.
Oh,
her.
that's true. They probably took her.
Yeah. See.
They're waking her ass up. That ain't
She
your
died in the
daughter.
crossfire. Like Hector shot her ass by accident. Oops.
Oops.
That's not your daughter, bitch.
You're not awake yet.
That's my stepdaughter.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, and then oh fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say.
My bad.
Something else was. Anyways, who else?
Emily. Emily takes away the man
Oh,
in black,
yeah.
and she makes that comment. It's like, I'm gonna make him like suffer.
What do you think her punishment is?
Yeah,
Because
I don't know what the so
Alright, so-
yeah.
Yeah,
Who
I don't know.
what's her fucking
like
deal?
Ketchuta told him, it was like, hey, you know what? Like,
He doesn't deserve a quick
like,
death.
yeah, you don't deserve a death. Was it death in this place or some shit like that? What did he
Yeah.
say?
Like a
You
quick
deserve
death.
To
Yeah, I'm gonna make you suffer, right?
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. To be worse, I don't know. Just speculate. I feel like if you can make the Men in Black like immortal, like that's his suffering. Like if they were to transfer him over, like you're never gonna leave. That's like his suffering. Maybe like even like the James Delos type of suffering where you're.
What if he made like maybe okay? Here's another fucking
Go for it.
fat conspiracy.
Do it.
What if he's never left? Because he's been going there. He says he's been going there for 30 years.
What if you sent a host out there? There's
No.
him in his place. I'm just playing.
Yeah, because he's never left. See that's
Like,
why I
he's
wonder too
never
if he
left.
was a host, because he never leaves the park.
Yeah, and he's just super woke. Like he knows like you know what I mean. He never had to be updated.
So is your theory that he's a host?
Ultimately, yeah.
Fuck, I don't discount that shit. I mean, fuck, he just got shot
Yeah.
like 5-6 times and shit. Like,
Or he could be a human that's never left. Like he's just like, you know what? No, never mind. He has left because he's done all this other
you've seen
shit.
the flashback shit. But like, I don't know. It's
Or he hasn't left it like that was earlier, and then like maybe when he hit like 40 or so or whatever, he didn't leave since then or something.
like, what if like, I'm gonna say Ford or Arnold, but probably Ford. What if Ford's like actual plan was to like, yeah, it was to get a human into a host like hybrid, right?
Mhm.
And in order for that to happen, like he needed a subject, which would be the Men in Black, and being so caught up in this fucking world, and accepting of it, because you know James Ellis wasn't accepting of his host body.
Yeah.
But since he's so accepting of this world, they put him in a host, and he's able to function outside of the cradle or whatnot.
Yeah, he's like the successful one.
Yeah,
or like
the first successful host human hybrid.
Maybe. I don't know.
Theory crafting.
Yeah, he's so the daughter is a trip because we don't fucking know. They've never mentioned her name like
At all.
besides Emily when she was a
Emily.
little girl.
Yeah, that's it.
But they never like referred, like she's pretty damn mysterious right now. Like you don't know if she loves her dad, you don't know if she hates him. Because remember she originally wanted him, like she was telling him that we should bounce. We should get the fuck out of here. But at the same
That was a fucking
time,
lie. Yeah.
but at the same time now she's like, no, I'm gonna fucking like
I'm
my
gonna
torture
finish
is-
this game. Yeah.
Yeah, like
I'm still in the camp where I think she's working with Charlotte Hale. I'm still in that
some
camp.
yeah.
Like-
I wouldn't discredit that fully. Like, or I wouldn't.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not.
That might
I
be
wouldn't like.
because he's the.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
She's like the heir to it. So if he dies,
Yeah.
then she takes over the company because Logan's dead supposedly, right?
I don't know. Oh, there's a Logan
Allegedly.
scene in here. We forgot to
Yeah,
talk
that's
about
right.
Logan.
Oh yeah. When Akecheta finds him,
Yeah.
yeah. But
He
that,
fucked his world up too. He fucked up Akecheta's world up too. Like,
Yeah, I'm saying that, this is the wrong world type of shit.
yeah.
he's like his words.
They meant some shit.
Yeah, his words changed me forever.
Yeah.
It's a-
And when I went to go find the man, he was gone.
he was gone.
I was like, you expect him to be naked and sticking around or what?
Your people will come for you.
Yeah.
He was all sunburned and
Here's
shit.
a
Like, I'm like,
blanket.
is that? Have we learned or do you think that it's the Westworld is located in an outside world where like it comes night day, it's not enclosed, it's not underwater, it's actual night and day, that sun that you see is the actual sun?
Yeah.
Is it a part of the land on
like
Earth?
it's like an island somewhere or some shit, right?
So is that it?
No, they
was-
haven't said yet. I assumed
they
it
haven't-
was
Okay.
What
What is that?
China.
Sorry.
'Cause I feel
That's
like
just
is there
the-
climate control? Like I feel like
Climate.
there's kind of climate control maybe.
No, because it was mentioned too that like the climate stays the same and shit, right?
Okay.
That's the reason why they were thinking that Westworld was in an enclosed area because they had control of the weather.
Yeah.
Like
see,
it's always bright and sunny in Westworld. You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
what the West is.
because if that's
That
the
makes
case, like
sense.
how can he get so sunburned and all? You know, like the way he
Yeah, yeah.
looked. I don't know. That's
I thought it was
I
like
thought about-
in China because,
It's
in the
like
beginning
offshoot,
we
right?
saw those Chinese soldiers and they're like,
Yeah,
what do you
yeah.
guys want? And then they show Bernard and his, he's like, oh, my wife wanted our new home to be close to my office, which his office
he
was
wanted to bring his-
Westworld because he never left really Westworld.
right.
And that his new home was in Beijing or some shit, which is northern China. And northern China, you have that whole expanse of land, which is like desert land and some other, mountain range once you go more north
Yeah.
of China. So yeah, I thought it was already like it was China or somewhere close to China, because Bernard's or Arnold's home. Yeah,
If you think about it too, it's fucking huge.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
pretty damn huge. But did it snow? Did it snow in Shogun World?
It did.
It was snowing. So like
Yeah.
So then like and it's like just like you go through a hallway, you're in Shogun World. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
So
dude.
do they? Yeah. See, it's like how, can you control that climate? Like make this shit fucking snowy.
make that shit over there hella hot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's
That's why I'm
distance too. We're assuming that it's not that, like it's just one valley away or something like
I
that.
know, but like you know how Maeve and Sizemore and Felix and Lester, when they went like underneath, they popped up in fucking Shogun World, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And like
there was snow.
would that like distance be underground too? Like I don't know. Like I still feel like it's maybe it is in a contained area. They can manipulate the fucking weather. 'cause-
Yeah.
Yeah.
'cause imagine like trying to have a Westworld with a Shogun World down the block basically, and saying that it's fucking snowing over there in the mountains, but over here it's fucking
Yeah.
have mountain ranges and all this shit. It's all fucking hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck, dude, it has to be contained somehow.
Yeah. Or is our perception that it's closer than it really actually is?
I don't know.
Because like when they first go to Shogun World, are they really? How long did it take to get from Westworld to Shogun World through that little?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
but-
they went in.
I mean, it's a hallway.
I mean if we take the whole story into perspective and like think that like 11 days walking, like can you make it from somewhere hella hot to fucking somewhere hella fucking high up and cold and shit? Because I
Yeah.
mean it's supposed to be happening in this duration of time. you know?
Uh huh.
Oh
I don't know.
yeah.
I feel, That's why I feel like I mean, you can make some ground in 11 fucking days or like.
I want to see a map. Like not like the one in the control room, but the one like the over
expansive.
Yeah,
like
West,
detail,
like how West or not West, how Game of Thrones you can see Westeros and fucking Essos, you know?
and like all the lands that they haven't touched and shit.
So I want to see how that is laid out all the way. I wonder. Yeah, I mean, I doubt they have it anywhere.
I think it's a fucking island. It's an island or like, yeah, underwater.
Could be.
They can control shit. I don't know.
Off the China Sea, there's a bunch of islands. So
yeah, there was a film theory video. There's a if you check out the film theorist YouTube channel, they're like, we found Westworld type of thing.
Oh,
and their theory,
yeah.
which was that Westworld was actually near, I guess, China, you could say, but it's submerged underground. In order for them to control the weather and make it a straight constant, they control the heat under there. And then they were saying like a lot of the language they use on the Delos website talking about Westworld, they use like sea terms or like ocean terms, where it's like this port and that dock, and once we go, they were using that type of language. So that's why people thought maybe it's either in the middle of the ocean, like an island, or submerged underneath. And like there's a clause inside of their terms and agreement or whatever saying that if you cause some sort of damage in the park, or if you're like a little too fucking crazy or whatever, something happens, legal rights or whatever won't be taken by like Westworld because it's international, or it's like
it falls under maritime law or some shit.
It's some shit like that.
Yeah.
What the hell?
So like that's why people think it's like an offshoot or like submerged underwater.
Shit. Sorry.
But it makes sense. I don't know. It still holds kind of plausible in my head.
But there's like helicopters and shit flying around, and like,
I mean, it's fucking huge.
Yeah.
It is fucking huge.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to see a map of.
I hope we get to find out.
I know eventually,
find out.
On the website,
Are you on there right now?
there's like 6 parks, right? So when you go on there, the first one is Westworld, and second one is Shogun World, and then go Park 3, and then it's all jumbled up.
It's all like
Park 3 to 5 is all jumbled up. Park 6 is Raj World, and they show pictures of the world. Like, fuck, man, it's huge.
What's Shogun World?
Park 2.
Park 2, yeah. Park, we haven't seen 3 through 5, but when they show pictures of like Shogun World and fucking the Raj, it's like just expansive, like fucking valley, like
How do they?
it's crazy. So I don't know. It's hard.
There's this stupid theory out there that like the characters are gonna walk into another park, right? And like it's gonna be like the first episode of Game of Thrones, and then they're gonna say like, "Oh, like welcome to the HBO cinematic universe."
The fuck?
Some people, that theory's out there.
The next, like one of the parks is like fucking
Game of Thrones, like medieval. Type of thing.
Oh shit!
Get the fuck out of here, dude. Yeah, they give callbacks to Game of Thrones and shit, but that's a separate. That's
dude. They probably do though. Like they probably have them. They have to have because medieval fucking world, because that's super popular. You know what I mean? Like I'd want like we said before, like a space.
Oh shit.
Fucking. That would be sick.
What kind of other worlds could there be?
A 90s world.
Oh no, man.
Well, fuck, if this is supposed to be the future, fuck, that's kind of back.
Right.
The rise of technology.
There has to be some type of sci-fi shit, like sci-fi world, aliens and stuff, and then you got to have fantasy.
Yeah.
Unless they're just doing eras, like it seems like they're doing eras. They're doing Western, like Raj, and then Shogun.
The Western had a lot of fucking, like you had obviously the cowboys, you had the fucking Indian, you have the Chinese railroad workers.
Yeah, they had a lot of.
What else did they have there? That's pretty much it, right? That's the only ones we've seen.
Yeah, that's
so, like, and then,
constant.
And then kind of around that time frame, you had the samurais and the shogun and stuff like that. So it's kind of I feel like it's kind of in the same time frame, like Raj and like Indian or not Indian
Native American.
No, not Native American, but Indian.
Yeah, India with
Raj.
Yeah.
Right?
When English, when English were colonized India.
Yeah, so it's like I feel like it's within that little time frame of history.
Yeah, because I don't know what else they would have to do, like
they were
China.
About,
like, go further back in time, be like Jesus.
You know what the other parks are? The other parks are Jurassic Park. Because it's made by the same creator. I mean, shit.
Yeah, right. Oh, hell no.
You go into the world of like Jerusalem, be like you become a disciple.
Man.
Yeah.
Like this dude gets stoned. Where the fuck it was Sodom and Gomorrah? God damn.
I just thought popped in my head like Hot Fuzz when the priest and then he gets shot. Jesus Christ! The priest gets shot. Oh
man.
my god.
Yeah. Fuck.
Are we like done?
I think we're done.
talking about the episode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just like going off.
And also, I think I need to take a pre-break. So, I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, I mean, should we just wrap it up? We're past an hour.
Yeah, we're past an hour.
Yeah, I'm done.
Wrap it so you can take a piss. The
Yeah.
longest piss.
All right, everybody, follow me on. I'm gonna put this shit out there. All right, follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. Kingcrux, what up? YouTube, I don't post that much, but Kingcrux TV, hit me up.
Yeah, follow me on same thing, Instagram, Twitter, at incognesto. I don't have to go pee, but I think.
I wonder if anybody like sorry,
No, go for it.
Not to cut you off, but I wonder if anybody trips out because like you see me looking up and it's like I'm looking up at you, you know?
Yeah.
Because our monitor is like above the camera that we're looking at. So, and I don't know if in other episodes like we're looking like.
I like to think I'm tall.
So I wonder if people like I don't know if anybody whatever if anybody watches this, that's why because
because I am the sun.
And it's above the camera.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, and it's wherever the fuck else we decide to put it every week. So
yeah,
we're trying to still every time I come to fucking King Crux's house, the setup it evolves. So
yeah.
So we'll see what it's like next time.
Just don't put it low. And then we should be looking down at me every time we're talking. It's like, dude, that's awkward. It's like, I'm not wearing any pants.
I was just explaining why we're like looking up, hella up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, fuck, dude. I had to set the shit up somehow.
No, the setup looks fucking dope.
Yeah.
And it's like I just mentioned, it's evolving.
Yeah.
Every time, and but.
It lets all your viewers know that we're taking this shit kind of seriously.
If any of you are out there.
I know.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Yeah.
If you are listening to this and you made it to the end, comment down below something.
Yeah.
Fucking leave a period.
Give us a like.
Something. Let us fucking know. Yeah. I mean, it's fun for us to do, but we just want to know if we have some viewership out there.
Yeah, even if you don't like us, fuck you.
Yeah, give us a fucking dislike. You know what? If you dislike us, hit that dislike button twice.
I could give.
I like you too. You hate me, but I like you.
We're just chilling. This is just us.
It's just us chilling,
doing shit because we can, motherfucker.
Yeah. You was wait.
Wait a minute.
Wait. Is how we?
If you can, just fucking why not? Why the fuck not? You got the time. You got the fucking shit to.
Yeah.
All this crazy equipment and shit.
Yeah.
Might as well, right?
Yeah.
No, but it's been fun, dude. Like.
Yeah, hell yeah.
This has been fun.
Yeah,
it's like overall we just get to spend time together, you know?
Yeah.
It's so nice. Very nice.
You're all the way over there in like Sacramento and we're over here.
Yeah, Sacramento.
I miss you sometimes.
I miss you. Is that what you're trying to say?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so are we wrapping this up?
Yeah, let's do it.
For sure.
I thought we
Right.
Did
you do your?
I did my thing.
Yeah,
okay.
I did mine too.
And then did I do my thing?
No.
You did.
What are we supposed to say? How do we?
Thanks for watching. If you did, if you made it to the end of this episode, to this point, to where I'm saying thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah. We'll see you next time on the CR, where we let all of our shit out. And I think we let most of our shit out today.
Yeah.
We did.
A good amount. I'm Uncle Geno, King Crux, Incognesto. We out, bitch.
All right. Peace.